Hi, welcome back to Investment Tuesdays. So I watched this video. It was on Ramogi, and I watched. It's a very interesting concept of a group of women who it started with just 100 shillings a day and something like that, and then they ended up doing something tangible. Now, what I want to tell you is that we tend to look at our circle and think that my circle cannot do this because, oh, this is done by other people. My circle cannot do this. If you feel like you are the kind of person who thrives in group investments, then continue looking for the right group until you find the right group. I know it feels a bit annoying to say that, but to be honest, it is so much better than if you're a group minded person and you are insisting on trying to go it alone. You can't. You really, really can't. If you're a group person, you need a group for you to thrive. So, some of these things, it's not even a choice, it's more compulsory than basically you do require to be able to know what you're doing. I love the idea that we can have group investments. I love the fact that so many, especially women, come up with ideas and they're able to grow their ideas and stuff like that. I met this friend. I keep saying friend. Anyway, I met this. Well, she's kind of a friend. I like running to her for ideas, and she's from Ivory Coast. And she told me that when she first came to Geneva, she started a job and she just couldn't save. She totally couldn't save. She was feeling like every single month end she didn't know where her salary was going. And every time she got a promotion, because she was doing quite well, and every time she got a promotion, she kept wondering, I'm making more this year. Why is it that I'm still as broke as I was last year? So she met a few of her friends, also from Ivory Coast, and they started building no they started saving together, like the merry-go-rounds where you contribute a certain amount every month. And she was like, even with that, and they were not contributing a little bit, they were contributing 1,000. So she is like, so even with the contributing 1,000 francs, she was still at the same level she was when she had that 1,000 francs. So she's like, so basically I was just wasting this thousand. There was nothing I was doing with it, and it just couldn't stay in her account. Every single time she found something for it, right? And it's not like she was missing out on anything. She was still going on holidays. She was still eating out. Her children are still going for whatever they needed. There was nothing missing. So this extra 1,000 that she was now saving in a group was, she doesn't know what she used to do with it before. Anyway, so with that group, they managed to do some projects in their home country. They managed to start buying apartments around Europe. Well, I mean, it's a group that's been going for about 15 years. Wait, my daughter is 12, so 17 years about. So, and she said that, yeah, so for them, it's really something that has brought about a lot of success, and that they have been quite happy with the results that they have seen in these group investments. And I think this is something that many of us do not really consider. We don't look at it like, how can I invest if I am not the kind of person who knows how to save money? I see many people saying that thing of, I'm not very good at saving. I'm every time I see money, I want to spend it. Or every time I have money, problems come about. And the funny thing is, when you people say that, oh, when you get your dividends, that's when your grandmother swallows a knife and your grandfather falls off I don't know where, and something just happens. And if you don't find some work for your money is going to find work for itself. Money doesn't really like sitting still. I don't think so. I think money comes and it needs to go. So if you don't find something for it to do, if it's just sitting around, it gets bored. and it gets bored and starts looking for something to do. I think that's part of the reason why people who have all this money hanging around, sometimes you hear somebody got conned and you're thinking, you actually had that money around, you hear, oh, this guy conned me and lied, la, 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 and you're like, how did somebody con you of that much money? Why did you even have that much money lying around? So I think sometimes it's you need to have that money far. So because I think if you have to go through a process for you to get money, you will actually keep asking yourself, do I really need that thing? Do I I want to just go for a weekend and spend the weekend and spend 50,000 on it, and you will be thinking, do I absolutely need to go that far? I know I need a break, I know I need a holiday, but do I really need to spend that much on that particular holiday? So that's the question.